everybody, I'm Maura here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so grateful to be back, but at the same time, I've had a week. So it's been a week since the last time I recorded that you are aware of. As you can see, there's a wall behind me. I'll get to the wall here in a moment, but I've had the absolute worst time with this mic issue. So I went and bought another mic and it showed up Thursday. During that time, I was doing some behind the scenes type of stuff because there's a lot of grinding things I do not want to have recorded. It's a lot of editing out and junk, and I tend to be quiet. And yeah, got the new mic, set it up, messed around with all the settings. I believe it was Thursday night when I got it in. Dealing with work, it's kind of hectic right now. I won't go into details, but I am tired and exhausted. I know in the last meeting, wow. In the last video, I said that I was going to do a video about every day, every 3 days, something like that. With how this week is, and I don't foresee it ending within the next week or two, I'm just going to release videos when I can. If I can get enough content recorded, I'll put something together and put a video out there. Right now I'm aiming for every weekend because I have my Saturdays and I have my Sundays. So the new mic came, got it set up, and I did an actual recording session today. I went and got tames, I went and went around and, showed what has kind of happened. There's been deaths behind the scenes. I've been killed by plenty of phiomias and another creature. And I'm going to have anything I do off camera, I will have snippets, clips, highlights, I'll have at the end of the video. So all the deaths, any deaths you may have missed, so that way, my counts are up to date and I'm not cheating and lying on how many times I've died and to what. Those will be at the end of the video. So we all can experience my humiliation and the times I'm scared and just the idiotic decisions I make. However, I noticed that when I shut off from doing a grind session and turned OBS back on and the mic, it was just peaking. I mean, it went all the way up in the red. There was no fluctuation or anything. So I turned everything down and yada yada yada. It was still picking up my volume and whatnot. However, when I went to record, it was worse. It was worse than the old mic. So my conclusion I have is that OBS does not like me. Recording does not like me. So I need to figure out where this input-output situation is happening to where it is messing with the mic, because right now I'm staring at the levels. I turned the volume back up in OBS to hopefully be an indicator that if the mic does that flip or whatnot, I can shut everything down, take a pause. So there might be some ugly breaks if that were to be the case. I went and scrapped the entire video, everything that I did. I just am not in the mood to edit that and have I don't want any video that I make to be just a huge edit cut and this, that, and the other. So I just went ahead and scrapped that out. There is a death in there that I do need to get the clip out. But we're just gonna move on here. So there's gonna be tames, there's gonna be stuff that, we did in the video that y'all were just not there with me. To begin with, I made a wall. It is a work in progress. It's there for the most part. You used to be on the other side of the wall and just walked up that. So I need to do something with, for sure, that corner. I think we're okay on this corner. I don't know. I mean, it's enough for me to kind of in out because I do not have a door in there. I did do a semblance of, let me up, base outline. Shh. Uh-oh. I turned that off. I am hungry. Okay. I extended the little platform. This was in a highlight reel from the previous video. I extended it. Got a Got a preserving bin. Got a stylus table, which is a haircut. So I ended off the last video with giving myself a haircut. You will have to see what that turns into. I have the Primal Smithy, our Forge, S+ table. I have this going because I need to get working on jerky. Jerky is key. This one. For this mod. So the sooner you can get jerky going, I highly recommend it. I went and got some crystal. I have some obsidian, which ended up, you know, I could make this pike at 124%. Some things have died and we are in the vicinity of them. And so we were able to get a bunch of loot. On top of in the other video as well. Why do I did not ask for any of the polymer. Why did the polymer come out? Excuse me? Huh. Oh well, anywho. And also picking up bags from when we were running around. So most of the stuff we got together in the video, y'all just didn't see it. So we've got some feathers, we got some hide. There was a gacha that spawned on our side of the wall. I got the gacha at level 20. I've never tamed a gacha before, so I just grabbed it. I think it only took like 80... about 80 stone, maybe. In video, we got a pteranodon, and we got 4 dodos. Now, I ended off the video saying that I was going to wait around and, you know, collect these. That way we could move on. Also, give me that. For this, do I have enough now? I do. And I was going to put a farm together, work on the building. That, all sorts of loveliness. All of it gone because I do not think the recording lords and goddesses and... I don't know why I said lords. Want me to take this route? Is this a sign to where, you know, I don't do the recordings, I don't do the eventual streams, but hey, maybe it's just Amora being Amora and things just don't happen in my favor. The reason why I'm kind of looking out is that 2 of my latest deaths are and thanks to the things that spawn in the redwoods. And unfortunately, because we are hugging the redwood forest line here, those things can easily fall into our lovely platform here. They are reapers. I have seen 4 reapers. In fact, there is a death. So there is a reaper over there that I'm going to stay right here. We can see them later. I do not feel like... I demonstrated in the video of, hey, guess what's over here? And death. I'm just gonna leave that be. Just leave the Reaper alone. Yep, that's just... Why did I put berries in there? Nothing for you. I just now realized this. Alright, let's put that there. So, now with a pteranodon, since I'm restarting this video again, and there's a huge gap here that y'all have missed, I was only hoping the gaps that you guys would miss would be any building and any grinding. Like, I would show you where you could get this one time, done, blam, you'd see where it comes from, and you wouldn't have to see me do it again unless it just happens to be in the video. But any sort of grinding I would do off camera, or at least edit out, because I have been, like I said, I have been recording when I'm just grinding, even though I'm not planning on doing a video. I'm just, in case anything happens, because things happen against not in my favor. Who did it? Egg. Gimme. So, we need eggs in order... Oh, there were 2 eggs. I thought there was more than this. I'm slowly starting to lose my mind. And that's debating if I ever even had one to begin with. But Primal Fear works in tiers. There's, well, this is new. Don't mind me. This is new. Is it? I don't remember the turret. I know the forge is one. I said jump. Anywho. My mind works. I like tasks to do. Because if I don't have a direct line to-do list, I'll just end up here running around in circles and not doing anything. It is counterproductive. It is unproductive. I need a to-do list. So with Primal Fear, for instance, kibble. If I want celestial kibble, I need all of this. Now the main thing being is there is a fabled egg and an omega egg. Now to get those types of eggs, you need those types of dinosaurs to lay said eggs. So I would need a fabled dinosaur, and I would need an omega dinosaur. Hard words, Zamora. That's boss, that's a different tier. So omega, you would need an apex egg and an elemental egg. So, and it down, all the way through, back to, it all comes down to toxic kibble. You need a toxic dino in order to progress in the series. Now, to get a toxic egg, you need normal dinosaur eggs, fiber, narcoberries, rock carrots, and spoiled meat. Now, I don't have rock carrots because I don't have a farm set up. I do have some narcoberries, but without the rock carrots, I can't do this. So that's why we have the dodos. There are 3 females and 1 male. I believe a male increases the chances and likelihood that a female will lay an egg. So 3 females, a male. I believe our Pteranodon is also a female as well. Yep. I'm gonna do this. So she has the potential to lay an egg for us. Now, this is not a fantastic level. I need to move and go. So, since I am redoing this lovely recording, I thought, how about we go and get some more Pteranodons? So I have backups in case, not in case, it's going to happen. This Pteranodon is going to die. It's gonna happen. So, first of all, we are going to need a saddle. And that's made in our inventory. I need just one. Okay, this goes there, you go there, and maybe we can pick up some more things along the way. Some more, yep, this will be good. Anything left in here? I don't need this much meat on me. With the crystal, I was able to make a SpyGlass and some soul balls. So the soul balls, if you are not sure or familiar with them, They can house... I can bring this back. It's not what I want. Wrong button. You can... Okay, I have a big behind. I'm sorry, but did we have to be that dramatic? Oh, good heavens. But they can house our dinos for us, so they're not always out. I can retrofit. I think that's the correct word for it. What is it? The soul terminal, to where basically what I'm doing now is waiting for the poops and waiting for the eggs. I can have the soul terminal do that for me, and they'll be housed away. They'll be safe and sound. Do I have enough for that? In fact, I just talked to myself. Should send base metal. Okay, so I do have organic polymer. It's the oil, and I know where to get oil, and I have enough items on hand to get the cementing paste. But is that... I don't remember if it needs electricity to run. I guess we could craft one and find out. That's... No wonder I couldn't ride, because I gotta do this. Alright. So first off, let's go down here. And give me some water. I have food on me. First off, let me show you where I got the crystal. Let's go high enough up. Maybe we can see. There it is. Can you see him? Rude. They just keep coming. Although that one is a normal one. I have seen corrupted. There's one over here. Unless that decided to despawn, because there's a lot of stuff over here that should be dead. And it's not. Okay, I'm gonna chalk it up that it despawned. Did this one finally despawn? I don't see it. So this little ledge up here has crystal and obsidian on it. So I cleared this out, except for this obsidian, which is fine. We have enough on us for the time being. The oil cave is not far from the crystal cave, so I'm going to show you where those are. And we're going to be looking out for some pteranodons. I don't want a 25, thank you very much. Okay. First of all, whistle passive. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be needing 3. So first of all, you stay there. You here. Tame helpers. Yeah, we'll do it medium. Do, 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 do. Oh, come on. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I don't want you following. Whistle, I'll stop. Give me this. You can go back. You can have this. And you can have this. Alrighty. What are we working with? Better health, better stamina. Let's get you some weight. Beautiful. Alright. Mucho better. Alright, up here. So let me get the map out so you can all see. About 2047, maybe? Actually, you know what would be better if I turn this on backwards. 4721. I don't know why I hit land. Oh, thank goodness. But on the second ledge up here, what's this? Ovis, which actually... This wouldn't be bad to have if you would kindly... Before there was an Argentavis. So on the second ledge up here, if you go up against the rocks, there is a nice little cubby here. Big enough for your Pteranodon. This is the oil cave. And I'm pretty sure that thing's not in here, but just in case. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this, so that can happen, and yada yada yada. I don't know why that happened. Okay, thank you. Gimme. Just in case. Yeah, the oil cave. So here's an oil vein, so you can put down an oil pump. So you can get continuous oil. But for now, I'm gonna grab these. Don't want you to eat that, so I'll keep this on me. For now, 800 oil should do us fine. And yep. So if we take a left and head towards where that waterfall is. Who is it? It's not a Hyenodon because they have a roar. A Daedon. Demonic Daedon. And another demonic Daedon. This is the place to get demonic Daedons. And there's another one. And we have a Buffoon Megatherium. And oh, good heavens. Just gotta be so loud. Now, if you aim for... It's either that one or this one. Of course. There is. It's the second one. Crystal Cave. So there's some up here on this little platform. But if you come down, this entire ledge is filled with crystal nodes and metal nodes. And there's more metal back here. Metal, metal, metal. And there's some crystal up here. But nothing spawns in here. This is completely safe. Perfect place for a base. But you'd be losing all these resources unless you mess with your settings. But for sure, this is the best place to get your crystal. Do I want to bring some crystal back? I should, because I need to get started on that greenhouse, which oddly enough, you only need a ceiling. You only need the glass ceiling to get a 300%. Well, you need walls, but they can be any type of walls. Your entire greenhouse does not have to be out of crystal or glass. Only the ceiling does. The ceiling that is directly above your crop. And you'll get a 300% greenhouse effect. So if you want to conserve crystal, that would be the play. Make everything else standard and just replace the ceiling. And you're good to go. Couple ways out, you can go back up that route, or we can go out through here. Ta-da! And we are back home, so put you down. And put you down, so you both can provide me with eggs. How are you guys doing? Backspace to get rid of everything. Nope, not yet. Cool. Is that in there? Yeah, that's fine. I don't need gas right now. Put you in there, you in there, you and you. You go there, you go there, you go there. Perfect. Do you mind? One of these days, I'm gonna eradicate your entire species. After you just magically appeared. I beg your pardon. Nope, nope. Oh. How close was I? I know I hit you. I know I did. Oh, you piece of trash. Oh, you. Any day now. Well, I'm glad we finally got that taken care of. Okay, there we go. So, crop plot, space, crop plot, space, crop plot. 3, 4, 3, 4. Alrighty then. So let's take you. And let's go to the beaver dams. So I did see a comment asking for what kind of mods am I using. As far as I am aware, I'm using all of the Primal Fear mods. However, I don't know if this part made it in the first video, but the YouTuber that I follow who started playing Primal Fear again, that got me itching to play Primal Fear again, I noticed that there are some water creatures that I did not recognize. So either there is an update that I am missing, which this should automatically update itself. So I highly doubt it's that. Or there is a water edition of Primal Fear. I haven't looked into that. Why do you have to be here? And then we'll have everything Primal Fear. But as far as I'm aware... That sounded right behind me. Now there is a corrupted pteranodon there. Will it? It is. I'm hitting the wrong button. Ooh, it's gonna be a while. Half my health? Hexino! Nope. And this is why we increase our speed, y'all. Okay, I'm out of range of it. Half my health? Really? There's a fire parrot. About 800. It looks like we're increasing some melee damage. I do believe I have everything besides if there's a potential another Primal Fear expansion. I don't have that one. But I also have Dino Storage, which is the little soul balls, the soul traps. All of those good things. And I'm not being followed, am I? Might as well get this over and done with. I don't have floating numbers. Ooh. Come off, please. If I hadn't taken on... Okay. Whew. Okay, so we got some wood. Ugh, it's not exactly what I wanted. Are there any down here? Don't tell me out of this entire area there's only one. Have I not played long enough for there to be... I don't think I've been on long enough for more to come in. And the other place to get beaver dams. Ooh! The dinos. The alternative version of superstructures. Ultra stacks. MarniiMods Hairstyles, which when my hair grows in, we'll be able to look through and all that good stuff. Glass metal, awesome SpyGlass, death recovery. I have the Valguero Extension Map, which, that reminds me, there's also another dino that's part of my key list here for Primal Fear. I ended off the last video with what were my go-to dinosaurs that I needed to get gathered and rounded up. You go in there, you go in there. One being, I need an iguanodon. The iguanodon will seed any fruit in its inventory. Narcotics. So to start doing this tier narcotics, all of these need this, and this needs this, which needs normal narcotics and narco seeds and tintoberry seeds. Now, if you're familiar with how the crop plots are, the crop plots basically only give one seed at a time. Or you'll have to pick everything and hope. I didn't put the last one down? If that doesn't tell you where my mind is at half the time, I don't know what. But, seeds, Amora, seeds. So that's why we need the Iguanodon. Now later in the series, we're going to be getting the potent narcotics like crazy. We're going to have an abundance of them. So the Iguanodon is to help us get started in our journey. The second going through Primal Fear is the Therizinosaur. I believe it involves both kibble and narcotics, but mainly narcotics. We are going to be needing rare flowers and rare mushrooms. Going to need a lot of it. Up here, so like this little flower. This flower technically is a rare flower. So with the Therizinosaur, you can come up here and go through. And you can get some rare flowers up here, but not much. But no rare mushrooms. And the rare mushrooms you can get by harvesting crystal. As harvested crystal earlier, you saw me get some mushrooms. But the best place to get both is in the swamp. Now the swamp is dangerous, so the Therizinosaur that I would really would want would be either an alpha or an apex. I would very frequently and not have anything to show for it. Okay, you're full. Until I can get the crop plots up, I won't need more than this, and I need Phiomias. And when I get all that, then there'll be many more compost bins and moving on. The third dino I highly recommend, especially if you're on Valguero or any map that offers them. On the Valguero map, you have to have the Valguero Dino map extension. Unless they fixed it and it's part of regular Valguero, then I guess I have a worthless mod, but to my knowledge, you still need it. Is the Griffin. Standard Griffin. I'm pretty sure with some of these, it's not in this. With some of these tranks, you can easily knock out a normal Griffin, and I would do a normal Griffin because you can shoot off the back of off a Griffin. You can't do that to a Pteranodon. So I like to stay out of danger as much as possible if I can help it. So I like shooting from afar, either on a cliff edge or off of a dino that you can shoot off the back of. Now there are dinos and creatures in this mod where you can shoot off the back of and they fly. However, we are not at that tier yet. So the quickest mount we can get that allows us to shoot off the back would be a regular Griffin. Other mods that I have is the Weapons Plus and the Upgrade Station. I mean, you already eat through a lot of resources in this game, and they give you plenty of options and some high-tiered level weapons. I don't see where the point, where it would hurt to have that, but if you're not aware of the weapons or the upgrade station, you can upgrade your armor and you can upgrade your weapons. Also, the upgrade station is a cheap version of... In fact, can I get one? Oh, it's gonna get crowded up in here. That's why we're building a base. So you can put everything in there. Or say I want to upgrade this pike. So you would select it and hit attempt upgrade. This is everything that I need in order to upgrade it. And you can possibly lose items. It's a gamble. Or salvage. It's supposed to salvage everything. Why is it only doing one at a time? It's a bit of a... Oh, I had that tip my tongue. What is it? Grinder. It's a cheapo version of an industrial grinder. Grinder. Again, play how you would like, but the game gives us some insane weapons. For instance, it gave us this. You can't upgrade beyond an ascendant, so this is as far it goes. But this, we can potentially upgrade it even more. I mean, sky's the limit. So, again, play how you would like. Also have awesome teleporters. I'm not gonna go too crazy with that. This map is huge. The only places I would put it would be areas where I would have to literally fly for several minutes to get from one end of the map to the other. Even with some of these fast mounts, it takes a minute. I would just use it for quick transport. There is also a Dino Storage involved with awesome teleporters, but I had downloaded. Classic flyers. That gives us the ability to increase the movement speed of tames. Normal Ark, you can't. Unless they changed it. I haven't played normal Ark in a long time, so your guess is as good as mine. And the final mod that I have in here is a very cheaty mod. It makes grinding easier, so to say. It's called Simple Spawners. So basically, it's a spawning mod. So instead of going into the config files and figuring out spawns, I have a mod where I can manipulate it in-game. So I don't need... Because with the config files, you have to shut down the game and for it to accept everything and so on and so forth. I can do this within the game. It is helpful when it comes down to, for instance, when Speeder and I were playing this, there were a few mounts that did not spawn at all. Never. Is I can tell it what level to spawn in. I can go beyond what the server is set for. I can do what I want with it. But yeah, you're the female, so I need to be looking behind. I've been looking behind you for the eggs, but you don't have the eggs, so it would be you. We'll get into it when it's actually time to use it. As of right now, there's no point in having it. I haven't seen how everything is set up. Not necessarily set up. I haven't seen what's... Because spawns could have been fixed by now. So things could be spawning in. Like, I don't believe we saw any alpha or apex pteranodons. We saw no special variants of pteranodons. It was just a normal pteranodon. And you're supposed to have apex, alpha, fabled, Malin. Saw none of these. Even when we got out the creature finder and everything, none of these ever spawned. The only time they spawned was us forcing them to spawn in with that mod. So it's there as a precaution to make sure that we were getting the full experience of the game. Also, there was an issue with certain boss dinos that spawn naturally in the world. Only like... This map is huge. This map is really, really big. We couldn't find any. I mean, there would be max of 5 total. And it kind of frustrated us that we couldn't progress very far and very quickly. So, again, it's just there as a precaution. But it can be extremely cheaty. So, use it wisely and, again, play the game how you feel. It's your oyster. Cool. So, but this is take 2. Actually, it's take 3. I have tried several videos, but that mic, whoo, he was just vicious. But anywho, guys, on this dreary day, ending off on a final note, but dreary, thank you to the rain. But hey, it is water that I need to survive. You all have a fantastic day, and until the next time, we'll see you then. Finish off the video. Here are a couple of clips I managed to salvage from previous videos. Which reminds me, I need to go get that one death. But you guys have a fantastic time, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Where? No. Where did you? Where? In the Lords. Oh, Hexino. Oh, Hexino. I'm just gonna be seeing a Reaper just come flying. Yep, she's still after me. Yep, she's coming. I'm not gonna no face because yes. It wants me. It so wants me. Come here. Come here. Come here. You're stuck? Are you stuck? Because that'd be the best news ever. No, you're not stuck. It's kind of scary when the daylight's happening. There we go. Come on. Good to have you back. Excuse you.